What's up guys, I'm Slow Jam Nobes here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a cheap 10k non-rare team build on NHL 15 Hockey Ultimate Team. The reason why I did this is because not everybody can afford to fill up their PSN wallets and open up packs on a regular basis. So what I did is I put together the best non-rare players, in my opinion, that can formulate a team for around 10k. Now, all these players you're going to see here can be bought for 500 coins or less. So if you take that into account and you buy every player for 500 coins and you multiply that by 20, it will give you exactly 10k. So let's get started. Take into account before I get started that the lines are just put together in any order. You can do whatever you want, or your players may even vary from the players that I show you, but this is, in my opinion, the best 20 non-rare players that you can find on the market. So line number one, I have Clark MacArthur, David Legwan, and Michael Frolik at 86, 87, and 87 skating, respectively. MacArthur with great shooting stats at 86, then Legwan and Frolik at 85. If you look at MacArthur, he's also got great hands, good checking, and very solid defending. This is a very good line to put together. Next up, you got Curtis Glencross, Brandon Sutter, and Drew Stafford at 86, 85, and 85 skating all across the board. If you look at Drew Stafford, he's got 85s everywhere. What you have to really take into account now in NHL 15 is that the overalls in the top left corner of the player card don't mean as much as they did in the past. What you have to really look at is these stats below the players' faces. So Stafford is an overall 85 if you take into account all his stats, whereas Sutter's got 85, 84, 83, 87, and 86 checking. That is a perfect player that you want to play center on your team, and Glencross is another guy balanced between 86 and 85. Up next, you got Chris Higgins, Mike Santorelli, and Martin Erat at 85, 86, and 84 skating, respectively. Erat is a very good and very balanced player. He's got 84s across the board except for his checking, but that is only normal because he does have a small frame, but he is quick and can get by defenders. Then you got Chris Higgins at 85, 85, 84, and 85s to top it off on checking and defense, which is very good for a third line player. And finally up front, you got Nick Spaulding, Matthew Perreault, and Nikita Kucherov, all very balanced and all have 85 skating. There aren't many teams that you will face non-rare that have the overall team speed around 85, 86. Next, on defense, you got Kyle Quincy and Jason Demers with 85 and 86 skating, respectively, with 85 and 85 checking, and 84 and 85 for Demers. These are very good non-rare stats, because if you look at all the best defensemen in the league, their speed only caps out at 90, and their checking only caps out at 90. But there are only a select few guys that have that overall. Up next, you got Tim Gleason and Braun at 86 and 86 skating. Those are very good defenseman skating stats for non-rare players. Okay, I understand that their shooting isn't to where you want it to, but if you look at their checking and defense, it is exactly where you want your player to be. So when you are controlling your forward or your defenseman, your other defenseman will be in the right position at all times. And to top it off, your final defensive pairing is John Moore and Ristolainen. Ristolainen does lack a bit of skating, but his checking is at 86 to run guys over. And then you got 86 and John Moore skating to make up for the slowness of Ristolainen. Next, I want to show you in nets. We got Tim Thomas and Ray Emery. When I started playing Hockey Ultimate Team, and I didn't have money for packs right away, I got Ray Emery as a starter pack, and he literally made my record what it is today. I am now 49, 8, and 3, and my goalie was Ray Emery for probably 40 of those 60 games that I've played. He is a very, very capable non-rare goaltender. And then I put together also him with Tim Thomas, who's got similar stats with 84, 85, 85, 84, 85, two very balanced goalkeepers. So that is it for the 10k non-rare team build. Keep in mind that, you know, your results may vary from mine. You may find other players that you like better than what I've showed you, but this is just to give you an idea of the type of team you can have for just 10k. And that'll be all for today. So leave me feedback in the comments, or even write down the lineup you have and compare it to mine. Send me feedback, send me info, send me whatever you want. Leave a like if you liked the video, if it helped you out. Slow Jam Nobes out.